Hello everyone, I'm Coyote Jack and there's a lot to catch on. So let's start with what I already got through my feed. So once again we have another case of lolcowlization from East America, and this is one of the reasons that once again it will always correct to shit on these lolcowlizers. They are not humans. They are worse than fucking grump of the in the dirt. Look at this. One of those reasons why I will never take any lolcowlization apology seriously. Long time no see, Major. Oh wait, it's Lieutenant Colonel now, isn't it? Nisa. Hehehehe. Ah man, you can't make this up. Does a tear revive even make sense in between the other lines? And absolutely not. And we have this sharing. Ah man, fucking Google betrayed me. But well, at this point you can clearly see something. Hello, sir. Hey. You really know how to call me that, you know? And this one. Hey, 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 hey. And you can clearly see the long test. And continue on to the thread. Well, we already know what we are. So, looking at people sharing this, well, look. Being scientists for years, we stopped getting good translation the moment fan groups stopped doing them. And that part I actually agree. Sadly, some of them got infected by far left ideology and they are still doing it just out of spite because they know that once they enjoy this, they don't align. Nobody aligns with their ideology anymore. They never, and then once that they were trying to have, excuse me, a middle ground, they are just gone. Because they require teamwork and voluntary on-paced work, two things that would effectively knock out alphabet bridge stars. And the quote-unquote fan translations now are paired with localizers. Well, at least most of them. Even I remember one hentai site. It was trending because they decided to ban lolly content and they were doing some literal child and that fucking nonsense. Hentai. they Some fucking Westerners are just hopeless, and well, that's one example of one Westerner bit homeless. Well, homeless. I hope they go homeless, but right now they are just in the state of hopeless, and they don't deserve salvation or mercy. We have to catch on with a lot of hopelessness in and homeless. At this point, I want to mix both words because they rightfully deserve to go out of business and at the same time don't deserve any sort of sympathy for them. Look at this. So fuck around, find out, then get woke, go broke. So this one, Godot game engine, went woke and lost $160,000 per year. Look at the people financing that open source engine. And I was, to be honest, I was one of them that was betting on this one, but they fuck up and I covered it. They chase away all the people that despise the far left lunatics in general. They decided to hire, like Romanian B said, a community manager from hell, and the more they were showing up, they they opened their fucking mouth, including the one of the co-founders of Godot. So this one, a few months ago, the open source Godot game engine enacted a mass quote-unquote cleansing of non-woke supporters. Excuse me, non-woke because they most of them they even attacked white people. As always, these far left idiots they always do that. And then their monthly donations dropped by over 25%.
$52,000, 52,656,000 euros, which roughly dollars, per month in user support of people donating to the Godot game engine. This is a pretty good chunk of change, right? And this went into the Godot Foundation, supported multiple full-time employees, and
That's important part. Full-time employees, which one of them are actually were doing their job because most of the complaints, and also this community manager from hell attacked not even people claiming, oh, you went work. No, they were criticizing them publicly because they were doing support tickets and they were flat ignored that you have these problems. The engine gets to these bugs that at this point is just problems with the engine. I found so many workarounds and nobody or anything didn't work in this project I'm doing using your fucking engine. Please fix it. Help me. Their response? Ban them. So look at this. 1,473 members. El de support. So that amount of people was enough to put this amount of money per year since the foundation of what's Godot in. And they fuck it up. They don't have any way to finance that engine. Everything is now being tunneled to that fork that is now renamed as Redot. They're stupid. They really are. And since we are talking about stupidity, yeah, I did a video on Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. At this point, I'm just going to call them Kingdom Gay Deliverfart because they keep farting in everyone's faces, just as this one. The community manager from Hell that I mentioned it, that yeah, they have a walk infection, but maybe it was at this point is like they don't have an infection with the community managers anymore. They are infected from the inside, and since that cancer wants to show to everyone, just like when one of those worms inside the apple wants to go out to the outside of the apple, just pop up like that. That's the community manager from hell showing up that yeah, just like that one, yeah, showing that yeah, this apple is just rotten already because well, this one. Why is Henry forced to be heterosexual in Kingdom Hearts Delivered 1? Henry was always meant to be queer. They just didn't have the money for it back then. Can you stop complaining now? Because they mentioned budget constraints. They just like I said it myself. Probably you yourself watching this video said it to everyone else. They don't fucking care about delivering a good project. They only want to build a signal. And it's like, oh, but the game is good. No, you're just going to show up propaganda. You're going to ruin the fun of what you even constructed because this is an example of The Last of Us Part 2 once again. Once fucking again. And this is another sample. Bloodlines 2 Masquerade, or excuse me, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. You have been banned. One of those community managers in their own in-game forums on Steam decided to, yeah, let's ban all everyone that just do some actual honest questions. Oh, but yeah, you fucking bigot. Ree. The answer that really pissed them off. Which one female first image? I can't tell. And honestly, even I myself can't tell. Because look what they did. They put one like in certain position and then the other one, but if you rotate them just like the fish character, they are practically the same. They are. the size of the arms, the androgynous face and hair, the eyebrows maybe could tell. At this point, I don't know. Even I have seen men that have very high, large eyebrows that you're probably thinking, this dude did something like those women around and tattooed the eyebrow. No, 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 that's natural. Shit, well, that's impressive. And that's one of the reasons that they are doing this because they can't stop with the propaganda. They want to turn everyone gay. Just like with Alex Jones with this his deranged rants that they turn out to be true. They're turning the frogs gay. It's the same shit. Just why? And what pisses me off is from time to time you see one of these blindly consumers that they are just going to defend this. Just why? You don't like the ideology, but you really want to keep consuming from these fucking idiots, even with remakes. Well, anyway, continue on. Since just like we are talking about the propaganda, Lake noticed this is not going to stop. Sure, I saw that and the executive order of Donald Trump that which they ban effectively the any gender type, just two sex, well, two genders, that's how they call it, male and female, a man and a woman. And Hirsche posted this because yeah, they are trying to doing that, but people finally are noticing. With Trump announcing his EO to remove DEI from government and wanting to reports of shifting language, this with Bridge smart brief is a bit on the nose. He's ruling it out federally. We need to go it from the private sector as well and stay vigilant because even like I said, people are finally noticing. Many channels across the entire world or through YouTube or on social media are just sharing the same information, just like I show it to you. They they are finally speaking out that yeah, these fucking pieces of shit from the far left, these fucking inbred communists wants to keep indoctrinate you with it emasculation of men, feminist bullshit, and homosexuality. And they want to groom your kids. Let's not forget that. And they, since DI, that was the word they were using, they are going to want to find workarounds to tell out, oh, that one is called DI. No, that one is breach. And then I saw someone, I don't have it right now, but I saw it yesterday. They are trying to rebrand through a other word, and you know what INC was? That federal from the US government, the NSA, National Security Agency, they still want to be a overbloated federal organization that just keep push the woke agenda with a different name. They are not going to stop. You either make them shut down and replace them entirely with actual trusted people personally. And this one, this is other image from Kirche. Keller Foundation CEO promotes racial healing. Their racial reparations, uh, racial equality. Every single time they are going to find words. Look, just like I noticed it with many examples, considering what they were saying from the Soviet Union. When you were opposing the government, they told you, are you not patriotic? How was the word the fucking far left wokis were using? You're a racist? Until it lost any sort of meaning. Or just like Latam, Liz, Mexico is for the good being and something like that. Bienestar. They are using that word to promote their communist, socialist, hellhole politics. Oh, this is all for the greater good. at the end of the day, that's what they want. They're just going to keep trying to find new words that is just assimilated with, hey, doing something for the greater good, while they are just pushing their fascist nonsense. That's how the communists behave. They are behaving because if I say yeah, the communists behave now, but sadly communists never left away. So they are just adapting to new ways to spread their nonsense. And just to show you a little more of the same, because Kingdom Guy deliverfart. There are no blacks in medieval Christian Bohemia. Fuck off leftists. Two, there's actually an immortal, unlike unkillable black Muslim in medieval Christian Bohemia. And if you don't like this, you are a Nazi Chad. Within the span of 7 years. Because I saw one thread that yeah, it was because they got bought by Embracer and they really wanted to be bought by them, and yeah, they sucked at it. They at this point, you know, I really despise BlackRock, but at the end of the day, who is the bigger villain here? The one that is financing this shit? But hey, in order to finance it, there needs to be a mutual agreement that I want to suck your dick. They decided to suck that dick and trick everyone. That's one of the reasons that yeah, I at this point I don't trust any sort of AAA Westerners anymore, even if they call themselves anti-woke. Because well, this is what just like RG portrayed with better boarding here than myself. Welcome to the club. This is where I'm with Western gaming in general. Outside a few indies and AA studios, I don't even give them the time of day anymore. See of the constant bait and switches and overall disappointments. And that's the reality. It's a bait and switch. Even just like I said with Japanese companies, yeah, but I have to say most of Asia, that's it. Even if Japan crumbles, there's still South Korea and China taking the mantle because well they decided to receive some financing, drink the Kool-Aid, suck that dick, believe their own lies for the sake of this ideology. And what else do you need to hear? I I think I have it. Where is it? Because yeah, the TCC this one Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. The what is in the span of 7 years? This is from the same fucking director. This fucking cock. A man in black. Would you please explain to me what's racist about telling the truth? There were no black people in medieval Bohemian. Period. From February 22nd of 2015. Okay? They leaked the game. A black Muslim. You know, a part of the homosexuality. Even just I was going to say, you can claim that there was some cases of homosexuality around that time. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I don't really disagree with that. One thing that pisses everyone off is that you establish a character. It's like, for example, if you turn Gerald de Rivia bisexual. That's what they are feeling with Henry from Kingdom Come Deliverers. At least the first one. Or yeah, just like I said, my comparison with The Last of Us, a bait and switch. And second off, this is what really, just like I said in that tweet, this is what really gets me from these fucking idiots. A black Muslim. The dialogue. Overall, it's safe. Is it safer in our country? Nobody will allow you on your journey, and we treat women with great respect and set great story by learning. Oh man. Oh yeah. My laugh is just getting sarcastic and sinister by each time I see stupid shit like this. Do I really need to tell people what real Saudi Arabians that no, they were not black. Black they were always been slaves. They were being enslaved by any sort of other white races, or at least Asian races also. The Middle East races to be precisely. We're talking, and since we're talking about Saudi Arabia, they cut off the balls of their black slaves. I don't remember the name right now, but you know why they were how they were renaming it when they did that horrendous thing. They cut off their own balls, sue them, sue the chop up skin or what was remain. No, and not any sort of painkiller there around that time. No, they were just doing it that just, you know what? For fun. Because among slave owners, they were just betting, I bet this slave is going to last alive far long than yours. You wanna bet? Yeah, slavery by the whites from the US around that time was a blessing for them, if I've been honest, compared to that they were doing the Saudi Arabians to the blacks. And that is very well documented in history. Even in one part of me, I still believes that they are still doing it through these days. Just they are just being quiet about it. They don't brag about it, but they don't deny what they did. That's the key difference. They don't give a fuck. And I have to say, they really wanted to do like a jab for Kingdom Come to Saudi Arabians. At this point, well, you every time they want to do that, oh, Saudi Arabian banners is just going to give us good PR because we are not censoring ourselves. That's changing from base to a huge red flag for the exact same reasons we are just witnessing right now. And just look at this, because how could we forget what this fucker posted? Yeah, I'm better than you. I have muscles, and but yeah, I really like to suck dick. Look, I know there are some muscular homosexuals that, well, they exercise, they do masculine stuff, but they are all they're homosexuals. This post Daniel Babra, what you are just projecting. The moment your Tucker rep says this was just a most obvious red flag at that point. They really don't like when someone don't align with their ideology. Just read this nonsense. 7 out of 10. Musa came to Bohemia with an invading army as a member of the royal court of King Sigismund, whom he met until his engagement at the court of Sultan Basajid. He's an educated noble. And a resinous man from the kingdom of Mali. That's it. I just going to stop here. We already clowning out these fucking idiots, but yeah, remember, the ideology is still there, but you can kill it entirely if you just stop buying, supporting them, and make them go out of business, because that's what they want. We are who we are to deny their failure, who we are to deny their else. Uh, I I want to deliver that to them. They really want them, so let them have it. It's fair. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a pretty good day. Please take care.